4 teens in a stolen speeding car and 1 man on his way to work. Their worlds would violently collide last August when the teens crashed into Ricky Melendez. Well, now the families of the teens in the stolen car are getting an insurance payout, even though the teens caused the crash. And Ricky Melendez says he's received no money at all. It's a pretty outrageous story. Fox 13's Dan Maddox is following for us. Dan, what more have you learned?
Well, Mark, 3 of those teens died. I'm here at the intersection of US 19 and Tampa Road. Let's take you back to August 6th when this happened here. Those teens went on a crime spree. It ended in a fiery crash, and the innocent man who was hurt, just when he thought things could not get worse, he got a letter. August 6th, the most memorable but worst day of his life.
I think about it every single day.
Early that morning, Ricky Melendez was on his way to work sitting at this red light. A 16-year-old driving a stolen SUV crashed into his car. The driver and 2 other teens died after the vehicle rolled several times and caught fire. Another teen was thrown from the windshield and survived, and Ricky survived.
I might not be here right now, and it's really hard to think about something like that.
The teens had spent the night on a crime spree, all of them with a criminal record totaling more than 100 arrests. Ricky's attorney not wishing death upon anyone, but does not hold back when describing those responsible.
They were absolutely a menace to society.
Despite a police report that says, without question, Ricky has no fault in the crash, his insurance company, Geico, paid $20,000 to the families of those teenagers. What did he get from his insurance? Nothing.
Like, it just ripped my heart out. I mean, it was like a punch in the gut like that I'd never felt before.
Now, frankly, I would love to look in the eyes of these families that accepted this money, and I'd like to ask them, if they can sleep nights.
And while he had no fault in the crash, this likely means his insurance rates will go up. His attorney is trying to figure out who filed the claim.
I've heard nothing. Crickets.
I think it happens more times than you'd think.
We talked to an attorney who is not involved in this case, but says a lot of times insurance companies will pay out settlements of hush money to prevent larger claims down the road.
And they probably have a pamphlet that says, death, anything under $50,000, write it.
As Ricky's medical bills pile up at well over $100,000, he's humble, not asking for much.
To get this story out is what I really want, so the same thing doesn't happen to someone else that's happened.
So Ricky can't even fix his car because he only had liability coverage. Can tell you I reached out to Geico repeatedly today, several phone numbers. I've heard nothing. I've also been unable to reach those teenagers' family. But Mark, I can tell you that his attorney, there's something going to be coming down the road. We'll keep you up to date.
You got a feel for him for sure. Dan Maddox tonight. Thanks, Dan.